Dear Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading. This is a timeless reading, so anytime you watch this video, this is for the following 7 days, and only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, that helps me a lot, and subscribe to my channel. And with that, let's get to it. Okay, so there's a partnership appearing, but it might come with a realization. Okay, so or there is a moment right now where you reached a tower moment in your partnership. So something that you have been built around you, a wall you kept building, and you just realized that, well, there is no door on that building. So the only way to out when the trouble hits is jumping through the window or being thrown out through the window. So it seems like now there is an issue in your close relations that it needs to be faced. Okay. The good news is when the tower moment happens, when the tower card appears, it's a realization. You have to realize that what you have been creating, maybe you were not actually looking precisely. You just believed that this is what it is, and you kept building, kept going, and you were ignoring all the red flags, you were ignoring all the signs and everything, and you were just like hoping for the best. And now the time comes when there is a hit. How are you going to take it? What position are you going to take up to tackle this situation? If you come from a position of strength and you just look down and say, well, this is what I feel, this is what I want, this is how I want it, and you ignore the emotional factor that is involved in everything, then you might if you are too cold, just be in that situation, really try to be really precise and mentally, intellectually trying to figure out what should be the best. That's perhaps not the best approach. So you have to acknowledge and accept the fact that we are all human beings, we are all emotional beings. So only dealing with people logically is not going to serve you. It's not going to take you anywhere, especially not in long term. Feeling about the loss and having scarcity mindset of like, if I lose this, then what is there for me anymore? That's again, that keeps you in the same place. So that's the castle you have built for yourself. It could be also something to do with work as well, work related, job related. You invested your time, energy, money into something that doesn't develop, it doesn't bring you the happiness you were expecting, it doesn't give you the reward that you were expecting, and you feel run down now and you feel tired, and you say, oh, so what's the result? So what is the solution? What can I do now? Well, negative thinking is definitely not one that's going to help you. Think about the time when everything was great. How was that? Okay, so what involved in that? Did you have more time focusing on your loved ones or in your relationship or your work, or you had more money so you can focus more and spend more? You had more energy, and maybe lately your energy is a bit all over the place. So while we can't go back into the past, but we can learn from the situation when things were good and realize that, so what I have been doing differently that led me to where I am right now. Because sometimes something happened, something has changed. Your mindset might have changed and say now, okay, now I'm going to focus on this and make it this way or this way or that way, and that was the moment when you lost everything. Okay, so if you are too rigid, if you are too stubborn, if you are too masculine in that sense, and the other side is very feminine, so it doesn't matter man or woman, it doesn't matter, it's more about the energies we are talking about. You need to find the balance, you need to find the what was a love, so what created that emotion when emotionally you were fulfilled and everything was fine. So try to relate back to that and say who I was back then, who I am now, what's the gap, and how to reach it. I'm not saying it's possible to go back and fix everything straight away, but it's gonna be a good indication to you that where things went sideways. Okay, so the Tower is a good card. It makes us realize that things have to change. Okay, so that's like, this is it. Certain things have to change. There is no way back. There is no opportunity to keep going. Okay, especially because you have a Justice card in here. A Justice will give you exactly what you need. So if what you receive is unpleasant or not what you expected, or is not according to your wishes, well, I'm sorry, universe decided that this is what you deserve. And I know sometimes it's hard to take and hard to accept, but if you were building a building with no doors, then eventually somehow you have to get out of that. Like, this is what it is. If you were started building your more livable place, even in your mind, even in your heart, then you will be in a better place, but you were not focusing on that. So now the universe is telling you, well, this is time to have karma, get involved. Okay, so it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It is what it is. We can't argue with karma. We can't argue with the universe saying that well, I know better. Well, if this is the state you are in, then you have far more problems than it can be solved just so simple. Okay, so the universe knows exactly what's best for us, even if we don't accept it. It doesn't matter. The universe knows already. So I warn you to please stay away from scarcity mindset. Stay away from thinking of the negatives. Stay away from thinking of what can happen if I lose. What if I lose this? What if I never have this? What if I? Stay away from what if. Okay? Look at where you are right now. This was it. It wasn't working. Now I have to start something new. Which mindset I'm going to use? I'm going to ponder on what I have lost, or I'm going to focus on where I want to be. You see, like focusing on the spillages. What's the point when behind you still have the full cups? So it's like your attention dictates what you spend your lifetime about, right? So it's not anybody else, it's not the universe, it's you who decide which direction I want to focus and which direction I want to take. And the universe is saying you can now go, because things that didn't work, I cut them out for you, for your own benefit. And that might have become through a realization. So you have that realization, so it wasn't even unexpected. You probably knew it already, that this wasn't for you. This wasn't the right thing for you. Probably you knew it, but you ignored the sign. You were probably feeling too passionate, you were probably feeling too overwhelmed, and you too hopeful. You were too positive about everything, and you thought like, I can do it because I want it. Well, when it comes to other human beings, when it comes to relationship, connections, the more we force, the less we get, or the less we grab. And you can't say that it's somebody else's fault. You can't say, yeah, but I put up with so much things and I accepted so much and I was doing so much. Well, did they ask you to do all that, to build all the walls and to build all the stuff? Maybe they didn't, and you were ignoring that fact. And now you realized, well, it's not something that happened what I wanted. Again, it could be workplace as well. It could be something that you invested a lot of time, energy, money, and now it's like, well, I'm not getting out of like anything out of it, because you can't build a business on hopes. Okay, you can't say, well, I hope it's gonna work. You're gonna put in money somewhere where there's only a hope. If there is no strategy, there is no business plan, it's just wishful thinking. And wishful thinking and scarcity mindset, essentially it's the same thing. It's not different. One is, oh, I hope things will happen. Another one is, yeah, but probably not. It's the same, because there is nothing solid in there. There is nothing like I can grab, I can like, okay, I can see that, I can understand this. It's just, yeah, something will happen. And the other one is like, nothing will happen. None of them are good, okay? So I want you to focus on the opportunity, and the universe wants to do that too. So you have the Ace of Wands here, together with another ace in here. So you have two aces in this spread. So what are you going to focus on? This is the question. You can put your mind into something else. You can put your mind into something that's actually working for you. Or you can focus on the things that, oh, that didn't work out. Oh, I'm so sad. My life is ruined. My life is this. My life is that. Well, what the universe is saying, you know what? You have realization. That means so you're not going to do it again. You're not going to make the same mistake again. That's already something learned. That's already positive aspects of whatever happened. And then I'm giving you an opportunity to focus on something else. Put your mind on something else. Use your desire, your passion, your drive to create something else. I'm going to give you that option, that opportunity. Are you going to listen? Are you going to take it? Or are you going to lick your wound and think that, all is lost? Well, never lost everything. You never lost everything, never lost anything, really. Okay? Everything you have it right now. It's within you. It's not out there. It's not in nobody's hands, not in your boss hands, your girlfriend, boyfriend hands, or partners, or whatever. It's always within you, and it's within reach. Okay, so it's time to come out and come on top of everything you are doing. It's time to deal with the situation you are doing, or you are being thrown into, or happened with you or around you. It's time to do that, because the situation is not going to solve itself out. It never do. Okay, so get on top of everything and make sure that you know exactly what you are doing, and just be positive and just feel that, you know what, I'm dealing with all the stuff. I created this, I sort it out. Simple as that. And you might find somebody who can help you along the journey. You might find the energy comes from you, a much younger, much passionate, much driven energy finally occurred, because finally you are taking things in your own hand. Finally you taking your life under your own control. You don't let external things control you, tell you what to do, or whatever, the bad thinking, the bad habits, the bad experiences tell you like, yeah, but it's impossible, I don't know, whatever. No, you know exactly what you need. Take it, go for it, go take. The Page of Wands is very, he knows his way around. He doesn't care what is lost. He knows that it can be created more, and even bigger, even better, even finer, even nicer, even richer, even more rewarding. Okay, and if it's in a relationship, then even loving. Okay, you can have far more. There's a lot of things in here. Things are working out for you if you willing to take all that action, if you're willing to take the action and don't look back what you have lost. However, remember what was good at it. Is not that is gone. Remember what was good at it and follow that. Try to recreate that, what was good, what was pleasant, what you enjoyed. That's the journey. Okay, not going back into a Garden of Eden. It's lost 1,000 years ago. It's not. We can't recreate that. We can't erase that sort of past in our life, in our humanity. We can only go forward and recreate that scenario. So we have the understanding again. Okay. So I know it's very challenging, and I know this week seems a bit hard for you, but again, this is was the universe laid out for you. Okay, so this is what the universe have given you. It's not out of pleasure. It's not out just let's have some fun. For your development, for your personal growth, for your like for your understanding, your comprehension to increase and to develop and to be better. This is what it is. You have to go through these scenarios. You have to learn, and you have to become a better person, a more understanding, a more positive. And regardless what happens, focus on things that work, because your desire, your passion, your drive is the way forward. Okay, I have here this diagonal. Is beautifully shows that it doesn't matter if something has changed or broke down or it didn't work out. Like these two beautifully going upward and forward, they are positive, so good things ahead if you focus on the good things. If you focus on the negative, then it's a downward trend. I don't want to see that. That's not nice. Okay, focus on the good things in your life. It's so fundamental. Okay, so dear Capricorn, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And with that, let me give you a couple of messages from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So let's see. Take action. Have the courage and diligence. So right now the situation is for you not to necessarily be in the middle. Step back, look at everything that is happening around you with your life, and make action based on that. Don't be in the middle. Don't try to fix everything, and don't try to don't force things to happen. Okay, now it's time to step back a little bit, observe and see things from above. You can't see the forest from the tree. Maybe this is the situation right now, because you were so obsessed with that single tree, you can't see the whole layout of the forest. Now it's time to step back, look around, take action, have the courage to take action, have the courage to step back. Okay, and that will serve you really well if you actually see things from a different angle. Ask if you need help. Right, so this is numerology card. Let's see what's the message on this. Creativity, physical activity. Focus on your physical well-being and communication. Communication comes out for almost every single card, every single sign. Very interesting. Seems like we need to be much more clearer in what we want, what our desires, what we don't want, because you might have been building this castle, this tower, by not communicating clearly. You're just saying, yeah, things will happen. Well, you need to communicate better. Focus on your communication. Be very precise. What exactly you want and what exactly you don't want. What's your expectation? What are you giving? Okay, so this is a good thing to focus on this week. Physical activity. If you feel weak, if you feel like you need a bit more movement, then please do. Physical activity is here. So be more active. Don't sit at home. Don't wait things to happen. Don't just do work. Do precise movement. Do yoga. Go for a run. Go just out for a walk. So just keep motivating yourself, because life is happening regardless of what happened, regardless of what was disappointing. And creativity. You know the way. Okay? So nobody else can tell you. Just be creative. Use the situation into your own advantage. Whatever happens, use it. I don't know. If you have disappointment, write a book about it. If you have whatever, write a song about it. If you can paint. It doesn't matter. Okay? Or even whatever work you do, just be creative with it. Just take it to the next level. Focus on that. That's important, and that will take you out from a negative place if you were in that place. Right. Let's see. Romantically, what's the message for you? So yeah, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So the question is, are there any old patterns that you're bringing through your like because of your family, and that caused some issue in your relationship, that your upbringing was maybe different than the other person's, or these habits were causing issues that you don't even know where they come from? Well, most of the time they come from our family and our ancestors and whatever. So it's good to look at them and good to treat them in the right way. You have your soulmate, and make the effort. Okay, so yes, so make the effort each way. It doesn't matter if you want to be clear with your communication and say what you want after this tower moment happened. Then just be open, make the effort, because maybe that person, the other person, or another boss or a teacher or whatever, they just haven't heard of you properly. They just haven't heard the things from your mouth. They just expected, or they were just anticipated that this is what it is. And since you are not coming forward, they say, well, okay, well, I suppose this is what it is, because otherwise a human being would come to me and explain to me what exactly happening. So be true to yourself, be honest with yourself as well, especially because I had a justice card here. So you have to give to yourself justice too, and others. Okay? So with that, dear Capricorn, I really appreciate you watching this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I wish you a really good week. Thank you very much.